Hello and welcome to any episode of Trains App, and today we're at Harlington, situated along the Midland Mainline, where you'll be seeing services from Thameslink, East Midlands trains, and with any luck, some freight as well. The station was built in 1868 by the Midland Railway company, built as an extension to London St Pancras, or St Pancras as it was known back then. Last year it saw a throughput of 380,000 passengers, which isn't exactly massive by any stretch of the imagination. The main station building still exists and was restored in the 1980s, so everything around there is basically still the same. Here is 700-044 with a 1702 Thameslink service to Bedford from Three Bridges. There's also another 700 coming in. Whilst I'm here, I'm hopeful to catch the former Grand Central HSTs on action on the Midland Mainline. And obviously the traditional screaming HSTs, because that's just how it all should be. Yes. Let's see what shall turn up. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be East Midlands trains Meridian from Sheffield to London St Pancras as the 1702 Thameslink service to Bedford now departs. Triple 2007. Okay, now departing to Beckenham Junction. This is the 1703 Thameslink service. Worked by 700-024. Okay, the next train to pass by is another East Midlands trains Meridian bound for London St Pancras. 22204. Going like the clappers. And then we also find a Tenzing 700 coming through. It's 700-022. Bound for Sevenoaks. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Thameslink 700 from Brighton to Bedford. (700-016). And nice little two-tone from the driver there, thank you very much. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1721 Thameslink service to Bedford. This is coming in from Elephant and Castle with 700-039. Again, at parting is the 1721 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, now coming in is the 1722 Thameslink service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport with 700-122. Voila. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Trains Meridian from London St Pancras to Sheffield. And she's giving it the beans. Triple 2003. As now departing is the 1722 Thameslink service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport. And the next train to come charging down the main line is going to be another East Midlands Trains Meridian from London St Pancras to Corby and Sheffield. Triple 2012 on 22017. Okay, the next train to stop is going to be the 1733 Tenzing service from Three Bridges to Bedford. $700-101. Again, as parting is the 1733 Thameslink service to Bedford. As behind that should be the 1734 Thameslink service to Three Bridges. And there it is, with 700-134. Okay, 700-134 is now departing with the 1734 Thameslink service to Three Bridges. As we're about to have a Meridian pass by from Nottingham to London St Pancras. Triple 2010. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Thameslink 700 from Brighton to Bedford. 700-144. And then we have another Meridian coming past. This is from Sheffield to London St Pancras. Triple 2019. Okay, the next train to pass by is a Thameslink 700 from Bedford to Sutton. $700-044. Okay, the next train to pass by is what I've been looking forward to. It's an East Midlands Trains HST from Nottingham to St Pancras. So please, for the love of God, let this one scream. $43,043. Jesus wept, that was amazing. Oh, I'll have more of that, please. Thank you. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1748 Tenzing service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport with 700,016. Could do with a bit of a clean. In particular, there. Okay, and the next train to pass by is going to be another East Midlands Trains HST. This one is from St Pancras to Nottingham. $43,083. 43,044, my word. You can't get any better than that. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll keep it going as we now have the 1750 Thameslink service from Elephant and Castle coming in, bound for Bedford. It's 700,011. Okay, now departing is the 1750 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Thameslink 700 from Three Bridges to Bedford, closely followed by what I believe is a Meridian, bound for Nottingham. This is 700,106. Here's 222,103. With 222,023. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Trains Meridian from Corby to St Pancras, or London St Pancras, or even St Pancras International if you really want to get fancy. Take your pick. Triple 22018. Okay, now coming in is 700,039 with the 1808 Thameslink service to Sutton. And then we have another two 700s turning up. The first one here is from Brighton to Bedford. 700,126. And this is also the 1708 from Sutton to Bedford, from 700,030. As now departing is the 1708 Tenzing service to Sutton. Okay, your to departure is going to be the 1808 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another East Midlands trains Meridian from Sheffield to London St Pancras. Triple 2002. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Thameslink 700 from Bedford to Gatwick Airport. £700-101. Okay, the next train to pass by is an East Midlands Trains HST bound for Sheffield. $43,045 $43,082 with the VTEC catering car in the set as well. God, did that sound good. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 1820 Thameslink service to Bedford. This is coming in from Elephant and Castle with 700-015. Okay, about ready to depart now is the 1820 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Trains Meridian, I believe, bound for Melton Mowbray. Oh, there's something behind me as well. Triple 2004. Apparently that's off to Sheffield. Excellent. Good-o. Okay, we've got a Thameslink service coming in bound for Brighton. I'll get you the times and everything else when it departs. Bink. Lovely. Okay, getting ready to depart. It's going to be the 1824 Thameslink service for Brighton. With 700 144. Okay, our final train of the day is going to be the 1830 Thameslink service to Bedford. Worked by 700 027. And as she works her way to a stop, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to stay, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Well, what can I say about Harlington? Absolutely outstanding. 222s giving it the almighty beans, a couple of 700s thrashing it through, and of course, the 3 HSTs that I've caught, absolutely monstering it through the station, all of them screaming their heads off in complete joy. You just can't go wrong. Thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyable, and I can safely say this is going to be one of those stations that I'm going to come back to every year, and hopefully there'll be some more freight next time around. I missed out on 2 freight trains as I was getting myself sorted out here this afternoon. There was supposed to be a GBRF freight train from Luton Crescent Road to Wellingborough Yard, but that's just not ever materialised. It's still showing up on real-time trains as actually being a scheduled service about an hour ago, but it hasn't even left the yard yet. So I can only assume it's either been cancelled or it's being heavily waited on, but we'll see. Time shall tell, but I won't be here to witness that. Tell you what, we'll capture this final Meridian. Now, this one should be bound for Melton Mowbray. I don't quite know what was going on previously with the other trains, but half of them just aren't even showing up. But, ho-hum. Triple 007 and 222013. My next station is going to be Brussels in Belgium. Really looking forward to filming there. I haven't got the faintest idea what I'm going to be catching, but I'm going to do my research beforehand, and hopefully it will produce something quite spectacular. There'll be a couple of journey videos as well before that. There'll be a video on a 390 from Milton Keynes Central to London, and then there'll be a film on a Eurostar from St Pancras all the way to Brussels. Excuse me. Really looking forward to filming those. So, until next time, from me here at Harlington, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.